terrorist group. As a result of focused military and police operations and law enforcement operations, 36 died during operations, 41 arrested, and 92 others surrendered. Next slide, please. Relatedly, out of the 168 accounted personalities, 102 schools or learning institutions ranging from elementary, high school, college, or university have been identified where recruitment activities happened. Shown are the 23 schools out of the 102 that have more than one recruitment activity. 79 others have only one activity.
Kindly, kasi nakatagilid yung kuan mo, yung chart mo. Pakibanggit na lang, number 1, number 2, number 3. Anong mga schools yan? Para malaman ng mga opisyalis ng mga eskwelahan na yan na andito ngayon.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yan, pinakamataas, number 1.
Medyo pasensya na, medyo hindi maganda yung pagka-present, Mr. Chair.
Kaya nga eh.
So first, on the line.
Very important and very relevant data yan, pinipresenta mo. Para ma-aware sila. Please, you cite na lang.
Yes, Mr. Chair. First on the line is Putian National High School. We have also UP Diliman, PUP Manila.
Sandali, saan yung Putian High School?
Yung pinakauna po sa leftmost, Mr. Chair.
Ayan, kaya nga, anong lugar yan? Putian High School. Saan yan?
I don't have the complete address of this national high school, Mr. Chair, but we will provide.
Okay, later. But ang process, sinong taga ang process dito? May alam dyan? Saang eskwelahan yan?
Saan yan? Based on Google Map, it's Cuarteros Capiz, Mr. Chair.
Kapis? Continue.
Second is UP Diliman, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Then
Next.
PUP Manila. Then UP Manila. UP Tacloban.
Sandali, bakit dalawang UP Manila? Parehong UP Manila.
The other
PUP.
one is PUP Manila,
PUP
Mr.
Manila.
Chair.
Okay.
Then
Next.
UP Tacloban. Then Dr. Luis Ibarracia National High School. Check. Then Hacienda Intal Elementary School. UP Cebu. UP Los Baños. UP Clark. UP Baguio. Bicol University. De La Salle University. Ateneo de Davao. Western Visayas State University, Kalinog Campus.
May number ka? Ilan yung Ateneo de Davao? Number? Wala, hindi mo
Two.
Ha?
Two, Mr. Chair.
Dalawa
There
lang?
are two.
Ano yan? Patay? Buhay? Nahuli?
One arrested and one surrendered, Mr. Chair.
So you mean to say, itong data na pre-present mo, based lang ito sa napatay sa bundok, nag-surrender at nahuli.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Hindi kasama dito yung nandoon pa ngayon, nag-ooperate sa bundok.
Hindi kasama,
Wala
Mr.
tayong
Chair.
data doon?
We don't have data, Mr. Chair.
Sige,
These are after the
continue.
fact, Mr. Chair. Yung nag-surrender died
Okay.
during police operations or
Please.
military operations.
Please continue.
Then we have MSU General Santos, Isabela State University, St. Andres Campus, CSU Barangay Caritan, Tuguegarao City, Cagayan. We have Rosaliao Eduarte National High School, Palawan State University, Sorsogon National High School, Manipugol Elementary School, Maco, Davao, the Oro. Then University of the Philippines, Mindanao, Mr. Chair. So we have several others. The 79 have one recruitment activity recorded, which include Ateneo Dinaga, Ateneo di Cagayan, Ugong Elementary School, Kapsu Dumarao. So we have several others, Mr. Chair. Next slide, please. Shown is the graph of category with militant students recruited. 11 for elementary, 34 for high school, and 123 for college or universities, for a total of 168. Next slide, please. Based on the results of the custodial briefing conducted on the arrested personalities and personal interview of all those who surrendered, it was founded that recruitment in school is happening widely. The recruits have passed through certain school-based student youth organizations, and lastly, communist insurgency destroyed the lives and future of many of our youth. Next slide, please. That will be all for my presentation, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Next, Ched, you have your presentation?
None po, Mr. Chair. However, we have already previously appeared po dito last November 29, 2023. And we are saddened po of the reports of deaths po of our students. However, CHED po is working po with the NTF-ELCAC and the NAP PCBE po to prevent the further the further cases po of student recruitment po of these CTGs, and we will continue to support po these efforts po, Mr. Chair.
Gaano katagal ka na sa Ched?
3 years po, Mr. Chair.
3 years.
Yes po, Mr.
So last Congress, andyan ka na?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Kasi during the last Congress, this committee conducted a series of hearings on missing minors who were recruited by leftist groups as their members and fighters. One of the committee's recommendations is that existing CHED and DepEd orders on school security policies must be adhered to at all times. May we know what measures were adopted by your respective agencies in order to ensure the monitoring of events within the campus premises against threats, harassment, and terrorism? How about measures mandating school administrators to initiate through administrative investigations on allegations against teachers? Teachers. Ito mga teachers mismo ang kung sa Bisaya pa, paano ko itagalog ito? Ginasugba ang sarili nila mga estudyante sa sinasadlak sa kasamaan. Yung kanilang mga anak, paano ko, basta, sila pa nagtulak sa kanilang mga estudyante para maging rebelde. Ito dapat ma-identify natin itong mga teachers na ito.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Para makasuhan natin.
Yes po, Mr. Chair. Yes po.
Makasuhan natin talaga. Last kwan pa natin ito, hinahanap eh. Now, what are the policy guidelines implemented by CHED against student organizations, coalitions that advocate subversive dogma within the academic institution, including the radicalization and recruitment of students? Yun palagi yung ating hinahanap. Sana, this time, meron na sana sagot ang CHED as to the progress of their initiatives. Meron na ba silang naimbestigahan? Meron na ba kayong nakasuhan? Kahit administratively man lang, yung mga eskwelahan under your supervision.
As far as I know po, Mr. Chair, we have still we still haven't we still haven't initiated po any investigation po against a particular faculty member. However, we are working po with the NAP BCBE po, in line po with along with po the DILG and the DepEd and among other agencies po to craft po a common policy to address po yung mga ganun pong issues, Mr. Chair.
Alam mo kasi, Attorney Carpio,
Yes po. Yes, Mr.
nung nag-imbestiga tayo nito, medyo huminto sila sa pagre-recruit, medyo kumalma, medyo natakot. Ngayong nagbagong administration, para tila lumakas na naman yung loob nila, andyan naman sila nag-recruit. And in fact, andito sa harapan natin, no, yung latest na nag-complain na parents na hindi na naman nila nakita ang anak nila. Estudyante ng, hindi pa kasama doon sa, kasi yung report kanina is only arrested, died in military operations, or surrendered. Ito ngayon yung mga missing, hinahanap pa ng mga parents na andun ngayon sa kabundukan o saan sila dinala ng CPP-NPA, hindi pa yun recorded. Ito, Miss Ruth Sabiliano and Mr. Bobby Sabiliano, pabalik-balik in town. Kawawa ito sila. Pabalik-balik ito sa Manila para hanapin ang anak nila. Nangungutang na ito ng pamasahe sa eroplano for their love of their child. Hinahanap nila yung pinakamamahal nila na anak na hindi sana mapunta sa kasamaan. Ngayon, hanggang ngayon, pabalik-balik ito sila. Nare-recruit na naman. I'm sure, very active na naman yung mga kabataan, yung mga student organizations, very active naman ngayon sila sa recruitment. Hindi lang student, kundi pati labor sector. But anyway, dito ngayon tayo sa student sector, itong ating grupo. Grabe kalakas na naman sila ngayon, kaya sana magtutulungan tayo. Hindi ito kakayanin ng isang chairman lang ng committee, isang senador lang. Hindi ito kakayanin. Tayong lahat, dahil tayo naman, anak naman natin ang mga bibiktima nito. Mga apo natin ang mga bibiktima. Kaya dapat magkakaisa tayo dito para hindi na kawawa yung mga bata. You have anything more to say, Ched?
None na po, ano.
So I will get back at you
Yes,
when
po.
I...
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Saan? Babalikan ko muna kita, Ched. Do you have any policies covering non-curricular off-campus activities that endanger students' safety and well-being through their exposure in conflict areas, indoctrination to embrace radical ideologies, sacrifice academic studies, and facilitate their recruitment into the CTG violent armed groups?
Mr. Chair, as to the we have a current CMO on off campus activity po, but it's more concerned
Ano yung CMO? Circular Memorandum Order?
CHED Memorandum Order po.
CHED,
Meaning po, it's more po concern about the safety of the students po.
okay.
They have to submit po certain forms and documents to ensure that they comply po with the safety po of the students. So there may be cases na yung pong mga ibang non-curricular activities ay hindi po recognized ng school. Kumbaga, hindi po siya licensed ng school. Meron po mga ganun po mga instances po, Mr. Chair. So, kumbaga, hindi po siya sanctioned to school. Kumbaga, yung lang pong mga students ang mismo ang hindi po siya, kumbaga, approve po ng school. Yun po, Mr. Chair.
Hindi approve ng school,
Hindi po siya recognized.
pero sariling
Yes po.
sikap ng mga estudyante
Yes po.
na dalhin yung mga
Yes
kasamahan nila doon sa bundok
Yes
at
po.
expose sa gano'n-gano'n hanggang sa that's part of their indoctrination, di ba? Paano natin papigilan ito?
Actually, we are currently revising po our CHED CMO, our CMO. So maybe we could also consider that po, sir, Mr. Chair po, in our updated po na guidelines.
We have to remember, no, na itong mga bata na ito, huwag natin kalimutan yung doctrine of loco parentis.
Yes po, yes.
Di ba? Loco parentis means that yung mga bata under the care of the teachers at saka school administration, they're considered as their second parents. We turn over to you, to your jurisdiction, the care and the future of our sons and daughters. Sana itong mga eskwelahan, sa puso nila yung kanilang responsibilidad as second parents. Meron bang parents na gusto maging NPA ang anak niya? Eh, yung NPA nga mismo, ayaw ngang gawing NPA yung anak niya. Di ba? Oh, yung mga kakaliwa dyan, yung mga nasa party list, ang anak nila nandun sa abroad nag-aaral. Di ba? Pero yung mga estudyante na mga mahihirap, nire-recruit nila para lumaban sa gobyerno. Pero mga anak nila, nasa Lasal, nasa abroad, pinagpaaral. Napaka-ipokrito ng mga tao ito. Ha? Walang parents na gustong maging armadong rebelde ang anak niya. Never in my wildest imagination. Kahit ako siguro, dati akong NPA, hindi ko papasukin yung anak ko dahil alam ko, ako ay naluko lang, nailad. Nauluko lang ako nitong mga nag-indoctrinate sa akin. Kaya ayaw ko yung anak ko, maluko rin. Meron ka ba nakita commander ng NPA na ang anak nag-NPA rin? Siguro, in some instances meron. Wala lang papuntahan yung bata, sumunod sa father. Pero kung ikaw ay father, if you have the means, you have to seek for a brighter future for your sons and daughters. Di ba? Now, how about andito yung ating mga representatives from the schools. May we hear from UP Diliman?
Good morning, Senator.
Yes, good morning. Sir, kindly, Assistant Professor Jerwin Agpua.
Pawa, yes.
You are the
I'm the Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs
Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs.
of UP Diliman, Senator.
Napakabigat ng responsibilidad mo.
Yes, sir.
Di ba? Hindi ka ba nasasaktan every time makarinig ka ng isang estudyante under your care? Andun na sa NPA ngayon? Anong tingin mo?
Actually, Senator, for all concerns affecting our students, whether it be related to allegations on terrorism-related allegations, or concerns as simple as students being affected by calamities, these things always break not just my heart, but I think the hearts of all of our administrators in UP Diliman.